So hello, let us understand the self-sustained combustion. Self-sustained. What does this mean? So, for a fire to occur, three elements are required. What are those elements? Fuel. Fuel can be anything. It can be gas, it can be oil, it can be wood, it can be paper, it can be cloths. Anything can be a fuel. Okay? The another thing required is oxygen. Oxygen you can get from air. Okay, oxygen you can get from air. Now the third thing is source of ignition. Source of ignition. Now imagine a situation where fuel is present in the bucket. Suppose this is a bucket and in this bucket oil is there. Now fuel is there. Oxygen is already in the air. So oxygen and fuel is present. Now you bring close a matchstick, a burning matchstick. You bring a matchstick. It catches fire. What it does? It catches fire. Now you remove this matchstick. This matchstick is removed, but what you see, fire continues to burn. Fire continues to burn. Now why this is happening? Why this fire is burning even if this matchstick is removed? This is the concept of self-sustained. Now, for fire to occur, source of ignition is required. What three things are required? Fuel, oxygen is present in the air, and source of ignition is required for fire to occur. Once it occurs, heat is required. Now this heat is produced by the reaction of oxygen and fuel. So the meaning of self-sustained is that initially for fire to occur, fuel, oxygen from air, and source of ignition is required for fire to occur, for fire to take place. Once fire takes place, fuel is present in the bucket or the clothing or the wood. Oxygen is present in the atmosphere and heat is required to sustain. This is to sustain. For occur, source of ignition is required. To sustain, heat is required. Now, the reaction of fuel and oxygen produces sufficient heat to continue the reaction. Hence, once the reaction occurs, once the fire occurs, now only oxygen plus fuel is required. No need of heat. Heat is already supplied by the reaction of these two. That is why fire is called a self-sustained combustion reaction. What is fire? Fire is a self-sustained combustion reaction. Okay?